guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I decided that I would share with you guys like a quick glam look that I usually just throw on whenever I'm gonna just like want to look nice when I'm going out. So today, well, on this day that I filmed this, I was going to the park with one of my friends and I just wanted to look presentable, and we were gonna go out and get ice cream afterwards, so I just threw on a quick glam. If you guys like these kind of videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on your post notifications so you guys are always up to date. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking some IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream moisturizer. It's been my go-to face cream. And then I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm just carving out my brows. And I really just like to use concealer to carve out my brows because sometimes I can overfill them, and I just rather do this so I have a guideline and I don't have to do so much cleaning up after. It sets like a perfect base and I don't have to do my eyebrows right away. I can just wait since I already have the guideline set up. So this is just like my favorite step. I normally always use concealer versus my eye primer just because I'm not gonna really be wearing a lot of eyeshadow. If I were wearing a lot of eyeshadow, then I would go ahead and prime with the P. Louise or the ABH eye primer. I'm gonna quickly apply some Fenty lip balm, and I'm applying the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer. I want to make sure that my lips are hydrated, and I also want to make sure that my makeup and foundation is going to be lasting throughout the hot and whatever I'm doing. I'm applying some more Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just because I really wanted my lids to be full coverage, and I'm just using an e.l.f. sponge. I dampened it with some All-Star makeup setting spray from ColourPop because I couldn't really run to the sink. So since it was already damp, since I had washed it earlier, I just went ahead and used some setting spray to dampen it back up. I'm applying the IT Cosmetics CC cream. This has SPF inside of it, which I love using this when I'm not going to apply SPF underneath. I already knew I was going to be wearing this foundation or CC cream, so that's why I went ahead and just applied my regular cream, the primer, and now I'm using something with SPF. Now on rainy days, on hot days, the sun rays are always beaming and you have to make sure your skin is protected. I should have definitely doubled up with SPF, but I was waiting on my Fenty Skin to arrive because I really wanted to put the SPF to use. It did arrive, so I'm super excited to be trying it out. But yes, definitely wear your SPF. Make sure you guys are protecting your skin because you don't want to have any risk going out or have any more worries. Even if you're not going to be swimming or anything, or you know, you're just running some errands, it's always great to protect your skin because you never know how long you'll be out for or just how hot it's going to be that day or sunny. Alright, so definitely wear your SPF, but now we're moving on to the Juvia's Place concealer. I believe it's the I Am Magic concealer. I do have the foundation, but it's a little bit too dark for me, so right now I'm not using it. I could definitely mix it with my other foundations, but I would rather just like use the foundation as is, so I definitely have to pick up a lighter shade. But I'm using the Call Me Maple contour stick from Wet n Wild to also contour, so I'm going to be blending out my highlight first with that dampened beauty sponge, and then I'm going to be blending out the contour. So as you guys may notice, I did cut my hair. It wasn't damaged, like my hair wasn't gummy, it wasn't falling out, it was in great shape, but I definitely wanted to cut it so that way when I went ahead and bleached it and toned it the next time, I wouldn't have so much hair to do. Now, being blonde, I've never been blonde before. I know that it's a journey, and I have box dyed my hair before, but I mean, it's like, I don't honestly know why it's struggling so much. The roots are obviously more virgin hair, but the rest of my hair, I don't remember dyeing it, so I'm not really sure why it's getting Like, it's so hard for it to bleach, but it's whatever. It's a process and I can wait. I actually really like the color that it turned out. I toned it once, so it's really not that bad. And once it dried, it didn't look that bad. So yeah, I'm blonde now, which is crazy, but I definitely don't want to lighten up my brows. I like them as is. Speaking of brows, I'm going to go ahead and fill them in with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4.5. Alright, so now I'm going to be setting my face. I did make sure that everything that I did set was blended out with the sponge before I went in with the powder, just because I don't want to set any creasing. Always make sure that you go in and blend out any creasing before you set your makeup. If not, you're going to set the creases and it's just more complicated to go back and like get rid of them. So I always like to make sure I blend that out. But yes, I am setting my entire face. I set my entire face really well because I knew I was going to be sweating. I knew I was going to the park. I knew I was going to be doing stuff after, and I wanted my makeup to last throughout the night. Just setting my forehead, just like everything, just setting my entire face. So now I'm going to be using the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder for the shade, in the shade medium to deep. I really love this bronzing powder. It sucks that they don't have a lot of shades, but it's a really great formula and I really do like it. So next I'm going to be applying that same bronzer into my crease. Now the bronzer wasn't as deep as I wanted it to be. I did connect I did do the same bronzer for my lower lash line as well, but then I decided that this wasn't really the color I wanted. I wanted something a little bit more mustard, but not too mustard. So I ended up using a Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow that came in a stack. I'm not really sure of the name, but it's like a really nice mustardy brown color, and that's what I'm applying right now. I did apply the LA Girl lip liner in Cafe and some mascara off camera, just because I always cover my face with a mirror whenever I'm doing those steps. So now I'm applying some blush. I used the Milani Rose blush in the shade Romantic Rose. I almost got rid of this blush, I just didn't really like it, but it tied in the entire look together. I really love blush, and this blush is awesome. I'm applying the Makeup Shack lashes in the style Dubai. They are my favorite style at the moment, especially when I'm not doing a lot of eyeshadow. And even when I'm doing a lot of eyeshadow, they just complement my eye makeup perfectly. Okay, so now I'm setting my brows with the Anastasia Brow Gel. I always like to make sure that my eyebrows are set and look really fluffy and just really nice. Okay, so off camera I did add a white casual eyeliner to my waterline, and I also added some lower lash mascara. So now I'm going to be adding the Juvia's Place highlighter. I believe it's in like volume 3. I got it off of Ulta, and I'm adding that into my inner corner. I'm adding it to the tip of my nose, and I'm adding a little bit on the tops of my cheeks. Alright, so I am covering most of my lips, but I did apply the Melt Cosmetics nude lipstick, and I freaking love this lipstick. So yeah, I applied that just because I wanted a little bit more definition. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this quick glam look. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, and thank you guys so much for watching. Love you.